Hey, what's up and welcome. I am Matthew Msingati, the hybrid, the designer and a developer. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Code Design, where I teach coding and user interface design. Some time ago, I created a SHAD CN UI series. Okay, as you can see here, I was just showing you guys how to install SHAD CN UI. Okay. So now in my comment, I received a problem, okay? And the problem is page not found or not found page, okay? As you can see, this guy has encountered the similar problem, okay? So as far as Shadcn UI goes, I don't think it might trigger a page not found error, like some sort of a 404 error. This is my assumption, guys. This is my thinking. So previously, what I did, I separated the installation of Next.js and the creation of a Next.js application and the installation of Shadcn UI. It's like it was two separate videos. Now I am going to create a Next.js application in the same video as I am installing Shadcn UI so that I can see if I might encounter the same problem. But my guess will be this is not a Shadcn UI problem, but a Next.js problem. Hence, guys, I'm trying to install Next.js in the same video and install Shadcn, hoping that I'm helping someone. Okay, with that being said, let's just jump straight to Visual Studio Code. As you can see here, I'm just having an empty folder there, nothing much going on. So we're just going to go to the terminal and click new. Let's close this. Okay. Now let's start and type this command npx create next app at latest. Okay, and that's it, guys. Let's hit enter. Okay, let's wait a little bit. So when Next.js is starting to initialize, I will just pause the video and I will come back when it's finished. I don't want to waste your time. Let's just call this Shad CN. Okay, let's just call our name of our project Shadcn. Okay, would you like to use TypeScript? Yes. ESLint? Yes. Tailwind CSS? Yes. Would you like to use accessory? No. App router? Yes. Would you like to customize the default? We can just say yes and click enter here, and that is it. As you can see, Next.js is initializing, so it will take some time. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video and then I will come back when it's done. The reason is I don't want to take this time to explain other things which we might deviate to what we are trying to solve. I want this video to be short, simple, and straight. So let me pause it and then I will see you soon. Okay, guys, I'm back. As you can see, Next.js is finished. Okay, this is our new folder. Okay, in terms of the directory, as you can see, we are not inside this folder that has got the application, but we are in here. What we can do, we can type here cd and then we type this name so that we can get in there. But this is not how I like to do it. The reason is, in terms of your terminal, sorry about that, in terms of your terminal, you are inside this directory. But in terms of this panel, as you can see, the top one is this directory. Okay, so that is a bit confusing. So what I usually do, I just use Visual Studio Code and reveal this in Explorer. Okay, once I'm here, I get into the folder that I want, and then from then I will open this in Visual Studio Code. As you can see, another window has been opened. Okay, which is I will close the old one. Okay, now the new open window, as you can see, Shadcn, it's some sort of a parent folder. I'm happy with this. This is where we are. So I don't need to cd what. So what we are going to do, we are just going to click here for a new terminal, delete this. We don't want this. So what we are going to do now, we're just going to search for SHAD CN UI. Okay. At the same time, let's run this project so that we can see what's there. Okay, npm run dev. Okay, so that in case there is not found page error, we can easily see it. Okay, so while it's running, let's go to, okay, it's already ready. Okay, let's go here so that we can see how is our project looking like at the moment, like your default landing page. Okay, if it's taking some time, that's not a problem. Let's just go to Shadcn UI and then come here, Shadcn UI. Let's go to the documentation. Okay, documentation. Let's go to installation Next.js. Okay, I hope you guys are following. Okay, npx create next app at latest. We are done with this. Okay, and then okay, run the search Shadcn UI init command. Okay, as you can see, this is what we have to run: npx Shadcn UI at latest init. Okay, and then from then I think it's going to ask us a lot of questions, and that will be it. Okay, let's copy this. Okay, let's copy this. Let's do npm. Okay, let me do one thing at a time. Okay, let me show you that here is the project, it's working. Then let's continue. Okay, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the terminal by pressing Control C. Yes, I want to terminate everything and then paste. As you can see, guys, this is just copy and paste, and then we click OK. So this is supposed to ask us some questions, which are basic questions, not tough, and then we will take it from there. Okay, so would you like to use TypeScript? Yes, we are using TypeScript. Which style? The default will be fine. Even here, you can just click enter. Okay, where is your global CSS? This is where you need to pay attention. Okay, is your global CSS on app directory global.css? Let's confirm that. App directory. Okay, do we have global CSS here? Here is it, globals.css. As you can see, this is correct. We can click enter here. Okay, would you like to use CSS variable? Yes. Where is your tailwind.config.js? Remember, guys, it might be not tailwind config.js. Okay, it might be ts, but let's confirm that. Okay, as you can see, tailwind.config.ts. So how are we going to change it? Okay, here, just type here, don't backspace. Okay, just click anywhere here and type. Okay, let's type tailwind. Okay, dot config. Okay, dot ts. Let's just double check. Okay, tailwind.config.ts. tailwind.config.ts. Another suggestion: whenever you are working with Shadcn UI, I also mentioned this in my previous video. Okay, don't install it after you have done setting up a lot of things in your project, because Shadcn will overwrite these files. Okay, the files that is talking about, it will overwrite them. So imagine when you are done with your CSS and you are happy with it, you have saved a lot of things on global CSS. After you install Shadcn, and then Shadcn wipes up out everything, and then you have to start from scratch. So my advice will be, always install it like this, like the first thing. Okay, so that when you are working on top of the correct files. Okay, so now we are happy that this is tailwind.config.ts, tailwind.config.ts. Then we can press enter. Okay, configure the important aliases here. We can just click OK. Utils, we can click OK. React server component, we can click OK. Write configuration to the yes, press Y. Guys, for me, I think that's it. After this, we are supposed to run Next.js and it's supposed to work. Okay, so based obviously on this comment, the other comments say it was working on the first time, but after he restarted the server, as you can see, at first, the installation of, okay, let me read it properly. At the first installation of running, it works fine, but after stopping and restarting the server, it shows not found page. So even with us, we are going to stop and start it like multiple times just to see if is it going to work properly. Okay, as you can see, guys, Shadcn has been installed. Maybe how can we know that? If maybe to confirm, let's go here to package.json. Let's what I usually do, since there is a lot of things here, but what I usually do, I just go here and search for Shadcn. Okay, Shadcn. As you can see, this is the name of the project. Don't I have any other Shadcn here and dependencies? Okay. Okay, let me just check here. Okay, maybe Shadcn UI like is installed in a different way. Okay, let me just assume that that means you won't see it here. Okay, but usually when you install a package, you always see it here. But for now, let me just continue as usual. Okay, or normally. Okay, so what we are going to do now, we want to confirm. Let me run. Okay, let me run the application. Okay, just to see if it's going to work properly. Okay, just to see is the application going to work properly. Okay, it's taking some time there. And then what we are going to do, we are going to use one of these. Okay, what can it be? Okay, let's make it alert dialog box. Yeah, this one. Okay, so when we are done, we're just gonna test it. Okay, as you can see, guys, number one, the styling has changed. Let me just refresh to make sure that that's the case. Oh, okay, maybe it was a problem, but sometimes that happens. Okay, when you refresh, you will notice that your styling is not like the way you wanted. Things are a bit different. Okay, so the reason would be Shadcn has some sort of erased things that you have saved here. Okay, and also get things which were here on tailwind config. Okay, so in our case, the server is running and we are happy with that. So let's test and install this alert dialog box. Let's just follow the instructions. Okay, installation, you just copy this and paste it. Okay, we're using npm. Let's stop the server. Okay, and remember, we didn't have a way of confirming if Shadcn has been installed, because when we're checking here, we didn't really see any some sort of dependencies like Shadcn. And at the moment, I didn't like take it into consideration that let me go and check Shadcn here. So I just need to figure out how do you then know and confirm that Shadcn has been installed. Okay, but that's not the problem. Let's just finish what we are about. Okay, I've already copied that command for installing the alert dialog box. As you can see, press enter. Okay, it's going to be initialized. Let's go back. Let's see what's the next stage. Okay, now the next step is the usage. Okay, this is how you use it. So in the meantime, let's copy this. Okay, and then we are going to go under components. Okay, under components, as you can see, under components UI. Okay, this what can I say, this command has installed this eyelet dialog box, as you can see, but it's still busy here. That's not a problem. So what we can do, let's click on component. Okay, not on UI, on component, and then let's type here our SHAD CN. Okay, our SHAD CN is a folder, and then inside, okay, this is a file. My apologies. Let me just copy this and delete this file. My apologies for that. Go to components, click a folder. Okay, inside our SHAD CN, let's create our, let's say, our alert. Let's just say our alert dialog. Okay, our alert dialog. Okay, and then I forgot to put the extension, sorry for that, .tsx. Okay, let's use the shortcut. Okay, and that shortcut is RFCE. If you want that shortcut, obviously you can go here and check on your plugins. It's React Redux snippet or something like that, but it's a plugin for this shortcut ES7 X Redux plugin. Okay, so now that we are here, let's check. We've got our alert dialog box. The mistake that I see here, usually React components must start with a capital letter, so let's change that. Okay, as you can see, nothing much going on here. So what we want to do, we want to copy this, the imports, all the imports. Okay, we have copied all the imports, and then now let's copy the body. Okay, let's copy this body. We can put it here. Okay, as you can see, we don't have any error, and save. And then what we are going to do, we are going to import this on the main layout. So what I'm going to do, just for clarity, inside page here, I'm going to delete everything, because now once I paste this code, we might not see what we want to see in this. Okay, this might disturb us, so I want us to make sure that we are starting on a clean slate. So RFCE, as you can see, this is the only thing that we have. Let me start the server. Okay, so that you can see it's not crashing. Okay, restart. Just wait for some time. Okay, it's taking some time. That's not a problem. Let's just come here and let's put our alert dialog. As you can see, let's close it. Okay, as you can see, we have imported Visual Studio Code has imported it automatically here. Okay, let's save. Okay, let's go and check. Okay, as you can see, this is the alert dialog box. Let's click on it. Shadcn is working properly. Let's close the terminal and run it again to see if we are going to have any problem. Okay, let's run it again. Now we are running it for the second time to see, are we going to encounter a page not found, something like this, not found page after installing Shadcn UI. Okay, let's check again. Okay, as you can see, guys, everything is working. There is no error. So as I have said before in the beginning of this tutorial, I think the error revolves around Next.js, not Shadcn UI, because Shadcn UI is not dealing with pages. So it's Shadcn that deals with pages. Okay. So what might be the problem? Let's say we have changed this. Let's say it's not no longer page. Let's just put one there. Okay, let's go back to the server and let's refresh it and see. Okay, this page could not be found. As you can see, this is a routing problem, or it's more like a Next.js problem. Okay, so my biggest assumption might be there was just a problem with routing. Maybe somebody has moved this page accidentally, but Next.js cannot reach this page. Okay, because Next.js, when it goes to app, it's expecting to see this page. Okay, so if this page is not there, then it becomes a problem. And I would like to assume, even if it doesn't see this layout, okay, let's just make sure we are back and we are up and running. Prove that. As you can see, we are up and running. Okay, I would like to assume also, once this layout, okay, once you tamper with this layout, let's also put one there. Okay, I would like to assume also this layout is one of the important files. Okay, as you can see, I've renamed it. Let's see. Okay, let's refresh. Let's refresh. Oh, okay, it looks like things are working fine, but I don't think it's supposed to work. Okay, but if it's, yeah, as you can see, okay, as you can see now, things are not working properly. Things are misbehaving. Let's just refresh. Okay, as you can see, this is not supposed to behave like this. Okay, it's simply because we have tampered with okay, we have made changes on this layout. Oh, okay, now I see. Okay. Obviously, Next.js is confusing me now. Okay, what happened after we have renamed this layout to one layout, Next.js created another file. Okay, as you can see, it created another file which is the layout page. Okay, now I see. I don't have to save this. Do I have to save this? Let me just save it. Okay, so as you can see, Next.js has created another layout page, which is this one. Okay, let me just delete it and then come back here and then remove this one here. Okay, now I'm sitting with a problem. Okay, because now this layout is being created every time I'm trying to remove it, it's being created, so I need to be smart. Let me just copy everything that is here, copy to this actual layout, remove everything here, and then that's it. That means we have our app back to how it was. Okay, let's go back. As you can see, now the modal is working. I am Matthew Singati, the hybrid, the designer and developer. I hope this video has some sort of managed to answer these questions. But if these guys obviously they didn't get the answer, I think in one of my replies here I have instructed them to send me a screenshot via email. I think so. I've instructed them to send me okay, this one I said I will make a special video. Okay, I think I've instructed them to send me an email. Yes, I've put my email here, and also I think I have put my email here so that they can send me the screenshots so that I can understand in detail what is it that they are facing. I'm Matthew Singati, the hybrid. If you feel like this video has added a value into your overall understanding of Shadcn UI, please do me a favor. As you can see, we are sitting at 373. Thank you so much for clicking and for your support. Okay, so if you subscribe, that means you will help the channel to grow. Otherwise, I'm Matthew the Hybrid. See you on the next one.